Good morning. So thought I'd do a kind of a weekend vlog and have a lot of stuff planned. Whether I get to it, we'll see. But check out the new hair. Got pink and blue and some purples, and it is like my hair's long. I took out but yeah, it's doing well. And like any new baby, you have to get yourself all ready, dressed, shoes on, everything done before you head out, because it's around her day. And right now we're just waking up. She's a sweetie. But we're going to, after we eat, I'm gonna take her, I'll show you some of the stuff that I have planned today. But I thought I'd kind of take you along for the day. And if you want updates on Doji, here he is. Yeah, Doji. Where are you? It's like a 10-year-old now. Good strong love. Look, and we're just still chilling. This is like our morning cuddles. Oh, good baby. And she is 5 months. In 5 months. I hope she stops crying, but I doubt it. Okay, so for their breakfast, and I can go more into detail about this, but for Doji, his stomach has been really sensitive. So now I have switched him to, we were just going through so much food because he was just having so many problems, but he is on heart meds right now. And now I give him a kibble, and now we are on Farmer's Dog. So I have, this is Molly's and this is Doji's, but Doji actually gets medicine. He gets his heart meds, and now they get a probiotic. I guess I never really paid attention to dog nutrition because, yeah, and I should have. And that is my fault. And I'm just rambling here and there. But he does get medication put on his food that helps him with certain. He's always had a heart murmur. When we rescued him, he had a heart murmur back then. So, and Matt was 8 weeks old. We actually rescued him. Actually, it was from a puppy mill, or a puppy, and because he wasn't, I guess, viable, they say, which I think is ridiculous, they were not gonna feed him. So a lovely mom and daughter team rescued Chihuahuas, and now I had him. So I have him for 15 years now, and he's doing amazing. I went into this whole food thing with the dog. When I got Molly, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do the raw diet. Because I started just binge watching on so much stuff on our trip. So I give her about just a little less than a cup on top of some of the soft food, which is, by the way, is Farmer's Dog. I am testing it out because I was on Ollie's. I do like having some type of soft food as well, naturally, because I do want her gut, and I think it's good for them. So anyway, she's gonna get her food in her kennel. Oh. Sit down. Good girl. Come on, Doji. There you go. So we're here about routine. I drastically had to change everything about my routine. Even my work schedule. Even though I am semi-retired, I still do a set amount of private sessions every week. And so I had to adjust that because now Molly and I and Doji, we right now, this is funny, we actually hang out in the morning. Yes, we hang out in the morning, we play play. She's got a chew toy. And that's her little area there. And I will go into some of the stuff that we bought for her, or I bought for her. And how she's handling everything. Look at her. Did Doji eat all his food? Oh, you did. You snarfed it down. Good boy. That's a good boy. So we kind of wait a little bit. We wait a good, 15 to 30 minutes to let her digest, and then we'll go out. But I know we're gonna have to go out sooner because she does both pee and poo in the morning, and this is a good time. So it's about 7:30. So every morning, I've kind of switched up my drink bar here. And we've had this Doji water heater, and I love this thing because it keeps water heated. And so I have every day, I'm telling you, I swear by these. I have these every day. Hopefully you can see that. Every day. Just to keep those germs away. And to keep my system strong. And then I add some collagen to my tea. Collagen 9. Hopefully you can see that. But, hold on, Molly. Don't go outside. While that's cooling down, she might need to go outside. So my routine drastically changed, and I'm really enjoying it for the summer. Whether it changes in the fall, we'll see, but it's given me more time to get Molly into a routine as well, and keep Doji on his, and hang out with him more. Because so this is the thing about the two dogs. Doji has always been, we've always had a second dog when he's been around. We actually had when we adopted my dad's dog. Yeah, then Doji came, and then we had Effie. So Doji really hasn't been, this is the longest that he's actually been by himself, was before we got Molly. And we thought, oh, he's a good, but then he was just getting so tired and lethargic. But he sparks up every time my daughter's dog comes around. And so we're just kind of walking a little bit. We're going to walk up to the barn. But anyway, so when we decided to get Molly, it was a double-edged sword because, oh, is this going to hurt Doji or is this going to help him? Well, it's helped him. And for a good thing, and because he's like, come on, Doji. He loves to follow. It's like his sight is not great, so he likes to follow another dog. And so these two are now getting along much better, though she gets a little rambunctious in the morning. So we kind of take our morning walk and kind of get some of that energy out. And we go up to the barn, we get the horses out, and Doji comes along. Now Doji can't do this hike too often because then the next day he's kind of in bed all day. So we still have to gauge his activity and make sure he eats consistently so he gets all his meds in, his probiotic, and he seems to be doing really well because for a while there, wow, you gotta fix the food. Fix the food. Hey! So project number 1 is cleaning the paddock again. So I had a chance to get a good amount done earlier, but it's been raining a ton that I haven't been able to get it all completely done before the new egg line comes in. So I have been closing off this pasture because so I took down the round pen. You can see that there. I took down the round pen. There's a few panels that are, I couldn't get the pins out. And I want to mow that grass so then we have a nice flat field, all square, and I can mow it easier. My horses don't need to be round pen much anymore. I lunge them to get them prepped, but when I get the pastures mowed, it is so satisfying. So this is so satisfying to me. I got that done last weekend, and I'm glad I'm ahead of it, because usually you try to do it at least 4 or 5 times a year and get ahead of the weeds. Now I gotta fix a fence line that Khaleesi broke through, because, you know, she was kind of freaking out, but it wasn't hot or anything. It was just a temporary fence that I was kind of blocking off. So we're gonna fix that today. It's another project, so I can actually let them back on the track grazing, because I just recently mowed that as well. But they're messy right now. I do need to clean the barn again. I did have it clean for a little bit, but it's gonna get dark here, sorry. But I'm gonna leave the door open. For the cats, it's gonna be a hot day today. Ooh, watch out. Watch out, watch out. But I bring Molly up here every day so she gets into the routine. Put you down for a second. I mainly, sometimes I don't like the retractable leash, but sometimes it helps. Just let her run around free for a little bit, but she's still with me. Then we go take a walk down the lane. Nice leisurely walk in the morning. Sometimes if I have time, I'll go take a longer walk. We usually get about a mile in, and just to get some activity in the first thing. It's good for me, it's good for her, it's good for everyone. Okay, I hope you can hear this, but the wind is kind of high. That's why the hat. But also, this is the first area I wanted to clear. There was a bunch of wood from the winter that I had cut up from my track grazing. So this is clear, and now I have to do this, the tree that fell, and I gotta get the chainsaw out. But gotta take a small break and let the dog out. Hey, I don't know if I said good morning, but it is already almost 11 o'clock in the morning. I've already been to the grocery store. I had to go get some items, and kind of for the weekend as well. I'm somewhat procrastinating from having to go outside because it's windy again. I don't like it when it's windy, but that's me just being a wuss. But I'll get out there because I have to go hit the chainsaw and get that tree branch all cut up and moved out of the way so we don't grow more weeds. Then I need to weed eat up by the barn so I can move the round pen panels to a storing place for the moment. I'm not going to put it back up at this second. I'm rearranging the paddock, so we will see. Other than that, I'm kind of being lazy right now. It's Sunday. I'm letting Molly get some energy out. While I was at the grocery store, she was in her kennel, and get some energy out so I can put her back in the kennel because I don't want her running around right now. Because I'm going to be going back and forth, and she's not going to like the tractor or the chainsaw, so I keep her safe in the house and cool. It's getting hot out. Hot, hot, hot. And that's what the sun is shining. But other than that, I am having a glass of Trilogy Synergy kombucha, and I put it in my Be a Mermaid wine glass. So always time to put a nice drink in a wine glass. So this is Memorial Weekend, and I'm just doing chores around the house because they need to get done. And I found out that I'm a little slower at it. It just takes me a little longer at getting things done. I still have to mow one more side of the fence because the farmer was here and he cut down the hay. So a lot of things happening, but I will keep you updated. That's kind of how I am almost every weekend or during the week when I have time. So we are going to get started here soon, but I need some energy. This is a new thing for her. She looks out the window now. Oh. With Miss Molly, adding in at least an hour trail time walk each day has definitely changed up my schedule. My schedule is kind of more a little bit centered around her a little bit, but also I make sure that we do get, like, whenever I go to work, I leave her at home sometimes to help with the separation anxiety, and because sometimes she doesn't always need to be there. But otherwise, I'm gonna end the vlog here. Hope you guys have had a great weekend, and we'll see you soon on the next vlog. See ya!